Hey dear Scorpio, this is your February 2021 reading. I hope you're all doing well, so let's start. So we have a sideline. This is the High Priestess and the Knight of Cups. Okay, it's a very interesting connected energy together. Very similar cards here, as you can see. They're both almost the same coloring, so interesting. Both looking in okay, I see somebody watching somebody else. Kind of feeling that one person wants to see the other happy and wants to see the other enjoying themselves, or maybe enjoying something that one person has prepared for the other. So this is interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna lay out like one of my self-invented layouts. So let's see. Current. Devil. Okay, either Capricorn or other very earthy energy. Could be control issues. Could be the feeling of being kind of caught up in a scenario. Maybe a little bit of obsession even. Interesting. Grounding, the Tower moment. Wow. How could one get the Devil and the Tower as a grounding factor? So maybe something is like there's a necessary change coming up. Or maybe it's a warning also towards the obsession. That, yeah, you know how a tower feels like, so this kind of keeps you away from being too controlling or too obsessed about a situation. So maybe I should show you this one again. I don't really think that you can see it. So we have these two cards like this. And as you can see, they're very similar, first of all. And this one, the woman, the High Priestess, seems to kind of watch the other one. And yes, interesting. I feel like there is some kind of age difference, as the High Priestess looks so much more mature than the Knight of Cups, who is actually, I know, if you look at the picture, it's like a very young person. It's not a page, it's a cup, so yeah, kind of also like a person who is actually mature enough to give, but this is more of a taking card. Looking at the soup, I don't know, reminds me a little bit of someone who loves to be cared of, who likes to be, that somebody takes care of them. And the High Priestess kind of in the back, almost reaching for them, maybe enchanting somehow bewitching, I don't know, like I get this vibe. So could be that, the whole Devil control situation. Yeah, and you ground yourself with the thought of, I know how it feels being in a tower, or experiencing that, and actually I don't want that again, so you kind of try to balance it out. Let's see what's on your mind. Four of Cups. Okay, here in this deck it's like an over it card, so no, I don't want any more. You can also read it slightly different as, okay, I have enough of stuff, so I kind of still working out older issues, so that's why like this person, this energy is not open to receive something similar at the moment. So maybe you kind of, yeah, a little bit, we are a little bit closed off. Closed off to this, but I don't really see it making sense in that story at the moment, so I'll try to clarify it later on. So this is how it got there. So okay, the Eight of Wands. Movement, some rush decisions probably. This is also in this deck specifically a getting away, being almost haunted, you see, card. So yeah, kind of getting away from a situation that was probably kind of too much to deal with. Maybe that's, I feel like an ambivalence. On the one side, kind of wanting to reach out to this lovely Knight of Cups, but on the other side, kind of knowing that this is maybe not the right moment for it. Let's continue. I have a future card, so the Star. That's beautiful. And then usually I take two. Okay, kind of an opportunity to develop some like passionate projects, like enough nourishing energy flowing, kind of, yeah, if you let the flow of life flow freely through you. That were a lot of in this sentence. Yeah, if you continue doing that, you probably end up being, again, very curious about starting stuff, restart something. So maybe if you in the past been haunted by this very, how could I put it? It's like a like very dense inner energy that also causes conflict because it's maybe just too much, too fiery, you know, too much. Yeah, let's leave it there. It's kind of just too much. So it looks like you get the chance to recover, and as long as you follow your flow and don't get hung up in controlling scenarios and kind of repeating cycles that you've already been through, and not acknowledging that actually you are over it, so you are actually you have some experience to look back on and recognize that you don't want to repeat some problems. So if you follow the flow, you actually get the chance to be open and curious again towards something, to start something, ignite something, or something that can cause or give you some give you some passion back. Okay, let's check what kind of transition you can have towards that. Oh, interesting. Okay. So it's the Two of Wands. Yeah, kind of being, having an outlook, making plans, kind of being not really involved, but making plans from a distance until you grab one thing again and start all over. I also get kind of education. Educate yourself on matters that are relevant to yourself. So that might be something to consider. I'd like to get an outcome card. Let me pick that one. Okay, Temperance. So yeah, be patient and keep track of what you're doing and how much of it you're doing, and if there's something missing in your life. So kind of try to balance yourself out for the moment. This will, yeah, that's also the outcome. So if you keep doing that, you'll be quite fine. Okay, so I'll just clarify a little bit, probably not in every card, with this little, you know, my baby tarot, and then I'll see, I'll recap the story. So if it resonates with you so far, yeah, you're probably interested in a recap. So, the running away. Hierophant. So something very, very stable was there, but not working out. So kind of a very serious commitment, or almost, in the past. Did not work out, so you had to admit your defeat. What is the devil about? Current situation. For me it looks like a repetition. Page of, it's the same, connected to that. Okay, so you kind of, okay, and the star, interesting. And, oh wow. So there's something bound, like these are the exact same cards as your complete future and outcome cards. It's exactly the same. We have the Temperance, we have the Star, and we have the Page of Wands. So all bound together in this, in the current situation, clarifying the devil. Some control issues. Are you maybe a little bit too much obsessed? Maybe the obsession isn't even about the love scenario or this sweet connection, emotional connection I see here. It looks more like obsession about your future. Maybe you're struggling with your future plans, or you're insecure about how things will develop, so that might be the case. So I also see that Temperance, so it's we can be either obsessed or do too little or focus too little on something. So for instance, manifesting means you definitely need to be kind of, you need to focus, but without the obsession character of it. So probably this is what the devil wants to remind you of, that it's right that you have your plans for the future, and you want to follow your flow, and you want to express your senses, your everything. You want to be very to face your reality bare and with curiosity, but you want to keep the balance, and you want to do it now, and you want to focus on these things. You want to manifest them, but you don't want to be obsessed with that. You don't want them to bring you down, to drag you down. And I also don't feel like you're doing it. Let me clarify the Tower, because I don't right now. Not sure about what kind of energy the Tower is. Okay, let me pick this one. Okay, King. Okay, very good. No, that's very good. So we have the King of Cups. That's someone who is really capable of controlling their emotional state. We have again the Knight of Cups, as we see in this line. So either you could have a person in your life who's very who's willing to give you love and affection at the moment. So this is somebody who can actually give you some distraction from like positive distraction from your worries at the moment. And then we have the Hanged Man. This is for me all about changing perspectives and also kind of keeping it on a low pace and not, there's not much movement when you're kind of, when you're hanging head over. It's about also letting things be and relaxing. So the Tower usually indicates a change or something sudden. As I said, it was more about a memory, but I feel like now things have changed. It's not about a memory, it's more about the grounding, like the position of the card. So being very aware of I see a lot of cups, so also being very aware of your emotional body and how it feels at the moment, and kind of exerting how do you call that, like soft and tender control over your emotional state, like being not overly controlling at all. That's something that I get as a message. So the Four of Cups over it. Is it about focusing on love or not? Like the question whether should I go, should I don't, or should I not? That's something I wanted to see. Okay. Cups, cups, cups. I see cups and a chariot. Okay. I feel like it's about awaiting. Just wait. Or you want to wait for the message to arrive, and it will come in the moment when you not least expect it, but when you actually really need it, and you can handle it. That's what I get from here. Kind of wanting love, but also being closed off towards that, and focusing on your stuff, because there was some kind of commitment that you had troubles getting away from. Interesting. I don't feel like clarifying these cards, because that's so obvious how they are bound to your current situation. So yeah, manifesting, focusing, having a daily practice or ritual in manifesting the things that you want to bring into your reality, without being obsessed about it and without them controlling you. I think this is the main theme of this reading here. And also this love, I definitely see somebody in your life, either existing or coming with this giving you attention and whatever you need, like exactly. Okay, I get something else. It's kind of, if it would be too much, if this person would give too much, you would probably get away from that, because it would be overwhelming. So what I get here is that this is very slow. Like this love is coming in very slow, but it's definitely getting here, and it will get to you like exactly how you need it, because this is the most important thing for you at the moment. And it will also, what I get is, that's interesting, this love will come and be there for you without demanding from you to, you know, answer it likewise, kind of, no, like, okay, reciprocity is very important, so you kind of want to give back affection when you get it, but like this person won't, you know, demand from you to be all in or something like that from the beginning. So it's kind of, I feel like they understand the whole thing, and yeah, they understand your situation and where you're heading and where you're coming from, and that's totally okay. And I feel there's a lot of enjoyment in this, especially in this line. Yeah, a lot of pleasure from having each other, kind of knowing each other like this. That's sweet. Scorpios, that's sweet. So there's also, again, a lot of water for you, so you are supported by your elements. That's nice. Not much conflict. The only conflict I see is the focus versus obsession conflict that might be there for you. But this is something that you create for yourself, and also therefore you are completely in control of kind of, you know, decreating, like deconstructing it for yourself back to a level where you actually can that you can deal with. Yeah, so this is what I got for you, Scorpios. I don't know how long the reading is at the moment. I usually kind of have this, whatever. So I'm gonna get a oracle card for you. So if one doesn't want to jump out, I'm just gonna get one. Okay, let's get. You get the Protection Guardian. Drop your shields. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so we have your shields put up here slightly. I really like it's kind of on your mind. Protect yourself. So I'd say you might want to be or consider inviting this Protection Guardian. Like inviting them, like using this image as a visual, visualization to have an actual conversation with someone who you can consider as being a protection guardian. So, and this protection guardian can kind of, or has the message of for you to drop your shields. But I'm gonna read just a little bit out of this little booklet that I got with the cards. Give me a second. So, okay, so we have the guardians here. Okay. So the message is: drop any shields of shame, resistance, and fear that are standing between you and your chances of enjoyment and fun. Know that you don't need to hide who you are or the gifts that you have. You were born to shine. Okay. Yeah, so drop your shields. Be aware of your strength. Even though your past might have kind of got you to in this place of protecting yourself. Yeah. So I think that's it. Dear Scorpio, I sorry. When you're still here, thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you like the reading. I hope you can relate to that. I'm very open to receive any comments from you, and yeah, you can stay tuned for future videos, and I wish you all the best. Have a good time, enjoy yourself, and enjoy others around you. Yes, that's it. Bye.